Yeah, I have to play my favorite childhood game. I need some people.
Write the lyrics of your favorite song, but in texture.
Have to do this to 30 people. You put up the signs earlier, right? You're a volunteer.
I did. Play Duck Duck Goose.
Thank you. Sure. The way people interact with each other socially tends to be very prescribed. And with task, you use this little directive and you go over to that person and you engage that person. And he or she is not going to question that because that's very much part of the structure. So suddenly you engage with a whole lot of people that you wouldn't ordinarily.
My task was to pop up out of a box and scare people. That was awesome.
We were throwing a serious curveball with the weather, so we were running way behind. I came up with Task in 2002. I think the first task was only 10 people. And then the structures shifted slightly to an entirely open structure where anybody could participate. The most important thing that I got from that first iteration was that those people really invested themselves so much into the structure that it became a cathartic experience. Everyone is a creative agent, so independent of what your interests are, you can bring that to the table. Just trying to figure out where everything is supposed to go. If you want to bring tape back in here, great, but I think we need to have piles that draw people out. You want materials there to present an environment that seems generous, where at first you don't feel so intimidated to immediately have to break social barriers. This is going to be the first public task party in an iconic, centrally located public park. So it's open to anybody. Do me a favor, have fun, throw yourself into the mix, write tasks, because you guys know better than the general public who comes in here how to do this. And we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be the best task party yet. Okay, guys.
Write down a task for someone, and then you put it in the box, and then you draw one out, and you do the task.
And when you're done, you write a new task, you put it back in the pool, pull a new task. So it's an entirely self-perpetuating thing.
We've been recruited to be tied together. They needed 20 people. It's for 5 minutes, apparently. I think it's been about 2.
My task was to do a pinball machine, and my mom helped me with it a little bit.
I met a guy named Daniel and we talked about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Sweeney Todd and the book My Dad's Boat. Is that a zebra?
I was actually on my way to a restaurant and then I saw lots of people enjoying themselves, so I stopped by, and now it's been 1 hour already and I'm late for dinner. I've participated in some other people's tasks already, which was fun.
Yeah! These tasks, they can be interpreted however you want. The tools are your imagination, and your imagination is limitless.
I had to run up to people and ask them to play with me. I played Red Rover. I haven't played that in over a decade.
My task is to find other people to attach tasks to me.
So much art is metaphor and simulation, or aesthetics. Part of the value of task is not to invest into anything permanent, to really celebrate the moment, the fluidity of creative action.
My task was to turn invisible.
I'm completely wiped out, but actually really happy. I just got a garden. the beautiful garden that somebody made. You really did everything.
Yeah, I've just been taking the tour right now. Yeah. There's some kids that are invisible.
I've been to a lot of task parties, but I think this was probably one of the most positive ones I've been to.
Oh yeah.
Show me. I haven't seen anything.
They're invisible.
It's just always great to see little kids interact with older people, artists interact with complete non-artists. A lot of people, they like art, they like the idea of art, they want to be connected to it, but they don't really have access points. So task can be that, I think. It's important to a lot of people that this is art and not just a party. This kid who came up to me, I think he had to turn himself into a Pollock and then hug a guy in a white shirt. And I was the lucky beneficiary of that. I really enjoyed that because it broke a wall. To actually overlap like that with strangers is rare, I think. And that's why I think that's in part why people sort of exploded into this so nicely.